안녕하세요, 여러분. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hide and Seek with Kocnuni. I'm your host, Shannon, and today we have a very colorful, beautiful episode for you. We are outside of Seoul once again in the province of Gyeonggi-do. This is Bucheon. The place we are at is called Bucheon, and what you're going to see as we start walking is a garden of a million roses, and I'm pretty sure you can probably figure out why. But without further ado, we have a job to get to. We have to find Kocnuni. So here's our first clue. Dun-da-da! This is the Dodang Park. The Million Bunch Rosery is one of the theme parks in the Dodang Park. Find the fountain to see the roses. All right, so it looks like we've got our first mission. We need to go find the fountain and go look at some roses, and we're gonna find our next clue. So I'm really excited to have this episode with you guys today because the energy is very chill, everyone is relaxing, and it seems like most people are here to take a rest and enjoy the roses. Something special about Korea, we often have festivals like the Cherry Blossom Festival in March and April, and then when it comes to like May and June, you start to see all of these roses, and they have a lot of rose festivals. So that's part of the reason that we're doing this here today. And something that I've particularly noticed about Korean roses, they're massive. Whoa! They're actually really big. They're like the size of my face. You'll see that as we get going further along. But right now we're just gonna take a walk through the park. This is sort of the entrance or the precursor to the big event, which you guys will see later. Just letting you guys know there is a lot of people out here today, so you might catch some background noise. You might see a lot of different people in the background. Sometimes we'll have to pan away just because we don't wanna invade anybody's privacy or anything like that. But it is gonna be very, very busy today, so stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to that. If you guys have anything else that you would like to see while we're out here today, let me know. But without further ado, I wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. Oh wow, everyone is commenting so quickly. Oh, you like my outfit? Yeah, look at my pants. Dun, 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 dun. I wanted to keep the mood light and fun today, so I wore my smiley face pants to kind of kick off the mood. No pun intended. Kick things off. You look amazing today. Wow, you guys are so kind. Thank you so much. I love the clean green and surrounding areas. Another pretty red roses joining them. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I guess it is funny that I'm wearing red today. Something that we're going to be learning about as well is the significance of the color of roses, which I was kind of unaware of until a little bit earlier today. I do have these cue cards, as you guys have seen, but I don't really follow the cue cards. I like to have more of just a conversation with you guys, but it does provide me some information about the location so that it's easier for me to pick up on certain points and kind of direct you guys a little bit more. So right here to my right, you can see this is sort of like, again, the precursor area to the big event in the park. But you can come here and there's a lot of people having a picnic or using tents and just hanging out. But we're gonna walk right this way and we're gonna get started. So I'm really excited. Something else that I've heard from a couple of you guys, some of you have found my Instagram and you have messaged me some things that you wanna see on the show. I don't mind at all. I actually love the input. It helps me talk to you guys a little bit more. Some of you wanted to hear about my first experiences in Korea and learn a little bit about kind of the things that surprised me, I guess, or things that I've learned. So if you guys have any particular questions, since we're doing the live chat right now, you can go ahead and drop that in the comment section below. I'll be sure to help you guys out. Let's see what else we got. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the fountain is actually right over there. I can't see it yet because there's a lot of greenery, but I can definitely hear the water. Can you guys hear it? I heard that there's a rose festival in Korea, yeah? Red rose, red shirt, red phone, yeah? Well, my phone's actually orange, but it's okay. So right now, we are at the fountain, dun-da-da. And as you guys can see, behind the fountain is the beginning of the rose garden, and this is just the entrance. Sorry, I have to be a little bit louder, you guys. The fountain is quite loud, and it's also quite beautiful, very refreshing and lovely. All right. Okay, we got our second clue. Here it is. You're right where you're supposed to be. This place right in front of the fountain is the Million Bunch Rosery. Find the chair inside a heart for the next hint card. All right. On our way, we're gonna go ahead and start finding our second clue, but this is the fountain that we are at today, and it is lovely. So without further ado, come on with me, you guys. We're gonna walk around. Like I said, there's a lot of people here today. Sorry if I'm yelling, I can't really hear myself. But we're gonna go ahead and enter the rose garden. So everything around here is really themed around roses and stuff. There's a hotel over that way that's also themed roses. This whole hillside is roses as well. And I think we're actually gonna go this way instead of through the main entrance just because there is a lot of people. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with it, it's not typically a problem in places like the States, but in Korea they have a lot of like laws and stuff that protect people's privacy. So that's why we're not really able to like kind of go where there's a lot of heavy traffic foot-wise. Awesome weather today. Yeah, guys, the weather is amazing. And I do regret one thing though, it's not wearing enough sunscreen. I can already feel like the sunshine digging into my skin and I love it, but we don't want to get a sunburn, right? So I've talked to you guys a little bit about it before, but the weather here in Korea, very intense, much like the rest of Korean culture when it comes to like cafes or anything else like that. Korea's a very intense place, and the nature and the sunshine is no exception. So when you guys come here, make sure that you are doing everything you can to wear sunscreen, sunglasses, I've got some in here, a hat, stay protected. Very easy. All right, let's keep going. What is this? Oh, I like a little detour. Let's go find it. All right. You're not yelling, your microphone is working well. Wow, good to know. Last week we actually had a couple of malfunctions technologically, so you need to take a long time with people who next to you. The weather is so nice. Oh, have you ever received a rose from your loved one, Shannon? Ah, yes, I have, definitely. All right, guys, so just for reference on the size, this is my hand. Look how big they are. I wasn't kidding when I said the Korean roses are absolutely massive, and this just so happens to be my favorite kind of rose. The ones that are sort of corally colored, like pink and orange. And you guys, I wish you could smell this. The smell is incredible. And we're walking kind of just through the center here, but this is really just the entrance. And if you guys pan down this way, you can see that fountain once again, a little bit more closely. All right, so we found the fountain, we found the roses. Now we need to find, what was our next clue? The chair inside of a heart. Okay, so that's our next clue, you guys. We're gonna find the chair inside of a heart. And I think we're gonna go up this way and check it out. Take a little shortcut. And guys, something else about this particular area, there's a sign about each kind of rose. And this one in particular was actually striking to me earlier because this color is so peculiar. It's very different and very unique. And I believe it's called the blue moon roses. And they're very beautiful. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. And for obvious reasons, this place again, you guys, is called the Million Rose Garden. I feel like you don't need an explanation from me on that. There's definitely a million roses and probably more. And one of the people that I'm actually filming with today showed me how he had come here 2 weeks ago and none of these were here. Nothing had been blooming yet, and all of this happened so quickly. And if you guys want to pan down this way, even up there a little bit, you guys can see there's roses absolutely covering this entire area. The colors are amazing, the smell is even more amazing. There's my favorite ones again, the pink and yellow. All right, and for those of you asking for the specific location, we can drop a link later in the comments for you later about exactly how to get here. It is outside of Seoul, like a lot of the things that we do, but it's never too far. You guys should be able to find it fairly easily. All right, and so we're just gonna keep walking around, looking things up. And like I said, we were gonna talk a little bit about how each of the colors of the roses have a different significance, but I believe today we're gonna be focusing on red, yellow, white, and pink, I wanna say. So if you guys wanna help me out in the comment section and let me know what you guys think they mean, or if you guys are curious, if you wanna Google it, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, this is actually one of the more crowded places that we've been, so this is definitely a big tourist attraction. And I think part of the reason is because the time limit is so short. For everything to be in absolutely full bloom like this, it goes pretty quickly. So yeah, everyone's trying to sneak in and get those photos with all the roses and stuff. What year was this place established? It took persistence to plant all those roses. Fantastic question. Thank you so much for asking, Kyla. I'm actually not sure. I don't have the exact time. I do know that rose festivals, along with the cherry blossom festivals, have been prevalent in Korea for a very long time. They really love their flowers here, guys, for obvious reasons. They're super beautiful. But fantastic question. Thank you so much for asking. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering as well. You like the red ones? A lot of your people are enjoying. Very good. Yeah, so I've actually never been to a place quite like this before, where the roses were just kind of overtaking everything. Like I said, you guys, it's going to be really busy. We're kind of getting into a lot of people here, so forgive me if we have to take a pause at any point. But there's a lot of photo ops here and stuff that you guys can try out. These beautiful bridges, More of those beautiful purple ones, the blue moon roses, I think. Probably a new favorite for me. Ah, I keep forgetting, we have to find the chair with the heart inside. So while we're gonna keep looking around, you guys, we're gonna try to pan and show you guys as much as we can as the roses. These are beautiful. Take a look at this color. That's something interesting. All the different varieties, like with the gradients of color and stuff like that, very unique. All right, have I seen purple roses too? I'm sure there's purple roses here. They're just about every color. I think the only color that we actually haven't seen is probably black, but I don't know anyone that really wants to see a black rose much anyway. So let's keep going. And again, you guys, there's like little info things all around it. And for those of you that are just now learning Korean, again, we are talking about some vocabulary words each time we do an episode. The word for rose is jangmi. Jangmi. And I actually have a friend here whose name is Jangmi, which is actually a pretty peculiar name for a Korean person. They're not typically named after objects and stuff like that. So her name is very unique, and just like a rose, she is beautiful. Jangmi, if you're watching, hey girl. Here we are again on a different type of one. This one is tremere. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that name, but we're learning a lot about different flowers and stuff. I feel like this is low-key like a botany show, where we're learning about different plants and flowers every single episode, because we're almost always out somewhere in nature. What is your Korean name, Shannon? Oh, fantastic question. I don't have a Korean name actually, but I used to teach English here, and my kids that I taught, they were about 6 and 7, they always called me Nabi teacher, and it's because I have a tattoo of a butterfly right here, and the Korean word for butterfly is Nabi. So I suppose if anything, that's my Korean name, but like I said, I've never been given a formal one. They typically take a lot of care and they put a lot of effort into the names that they give, and there's typically a lot of meaning behind it as well. So can't just give it. All right, you guys, so here we are. We have found the chair inside of a heart. It looks like it is being occupied for a little girl who's gonna take a swing, and I'm not gonna interrupt her good time, so I'm gonna let her have that. But while we are over here, we do need to try to find a clue. I don't know if Kocnuni would be sneaky enough to put it inside the roses, because all roses do have thorns, you guys. So let's take a look. Let's see if we can find this clue. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, Kocnuni didn't want to get pricked by any thorns today. The next one, Shannon, a heart represents love. Take pictures of passion, purity, jealousy, and promises that couples experience. Then you can find the next hint card. Hint, flower language of roses. Ooh, this feels like a riddle. This is fun. Okay, but it wants me to take photos. So for that purpose today, we have our handy dandy Polaroid camera today. I'm so excited to use this, guys. I was playing around with this one before we actually started. And it's really cool because this particular camera has all kinds of fun features and effects. So now we're gonna take pictures, but the question is take pictures of passion, purity, jealousy, and promises. I don't know if I can take pictures of those there, but I have a feeling that what I was talking about earlier, how the flower colors represent different things, maybe that's what they're talking about. So what I need you guys to do in the comment section is I need you to help me out, figure out which colors mean what word. So which one means passion, which one means purity, is it red, yellow? I don't really know, and it would help me out a lot. Oh, orange, passion, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Purity, white rose, good idea. The roses look so pretty. It's time to take pictures. Let's choose your favorite color. Ooh, okay, my favorite color is actually yellow, but I don't know if that's what we're looking for today. Maybe Kocnuni hanging out with a lady. What? You guys are silly. So our first one, picture of passion. Purity, we already discovered was white. Thank you so much to the commenter who wrote that. We need jealousy and promises as well. So whichever one means passion. I don't know, when I think passion, I definitely think the color red. It feels very fiery, very fun. So let's go find a red rose and figure out what we need to do. There's actually one right there, so should we give it a shot? All right, I need to turn it on. That'll probably help me take a photo, I guess. Wah! Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, got my camera on. Let's go find a red rose and take a photo. Maybe right here. First one. Okay, red one, locked. Now I need purity. Purity, we decided that was white, right? We decided that was white. Where can I find a white rose? There's so many here, you guys. It's gonna be impossible for me to narrow down one color, I feel like. I see those over there. Those are light, but I think they're that purple color, that blue moon color. Oh, maybe here? Let's see. White signifies purity. Orange, yellow, and white. Okay. Is this close enough? Close enough to white? It's like a little bit pink, but I don't know if we're gonna get much further than that. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. You can't see that, guys, but my picture taking skills are not up to par. Should I try? I'm just gonna take a picture like, it looks white on camera. There we go. Got my white rose. I don't know how well you guys can see that. All right, so red, check, white, check. Now we need to find jealousy. Jealousy? What color is jealousy? Wow, guys, come look at this bridge. This is so cute. You can see there's people taking advantage of the photo op for sure. Let's see. Little pink Shay. Oh, you guys are so cute. Pink signifies sweetness. Okay. We need jealousy. Jealousy and promise. Oh, yellow is jealousy? I didn't know that. Wow. I guess my favorite color is jealousy. Interesting. So I'm going to try to go over here, but you guys, like I said, there's a lot of people today, so we will have to take breaks and we'll have to kind of wait for some of the heavier traffic to flow. So in the meantime, while we wait, if you guys have any specific questions or anything that you want to know, feel free to ask. And here we are, we found our yellow roses, so let me see. Ah, I got it. That's really pretty. It's a very aesthetic little picture that I just took. Love it. All right, so we have yellow, red, white, and now we need, I swear, my short-term memory is absolutely garbage. Promises. We decided promises was pink, I think, maybe. So let's go ahead and go underneath this tunnel, you guys, and we're gonna try to find that last color. Oh, wow, this is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like I said, there's a ton of different variety here. So if you guys are really big into flowers and you like botany and gardens and all that, this is definitely the place for you. I'm gonna try to walk around without running into anybody. But we need to find that last one. Pink, everyone's saying pink. Okay, so pink it is. I see some pink ones right here. What do you think? Should I go with this pink or this pink? Oh, I actually love this. This peachy color is gorgeous. All right. Maybe let's just try this one over here. I kind of like those pink ones better, and there's like a really pretty clock sculpture thing up there made out of roses as well. But I don't think I'll be able to get around everyone today. All right, so right over here, we're gonna take a picture of our, these are more of like a coral color, I think, but Kocnuni will have to cut me some slack. It's very busy today. Let's see, pink, 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 click. It's a little out of focus. I can't really see because it's so bright, and I'm not a professional photographer, but I'm doing my best. So now that we have all 4 of our pictures, we have to get our next clue. Okay, so I think that's right. That's what it says. Okay, then you can find the next hint card. All right, Kocnuni, can I have the next one, please? Dun, 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 dun. All right, last hint card, you guys, or not last, but the next one that we have today. Okay, the next hint card is located where a romantic couple is facing each other. Well, I know where a romantic couple is not, and it's not here, because I don't have that, but it's okay. This place is filled with couples right now, but I have a feeling it's not referencing actual people. This is also a very artistic area, so I'm guessing based on our past episodes that we're probably going to be looking for some kind of statue or something like that. So we're going to wait for some people to go by, and then we're going to walk around and try to find that couple that's facing each other, and you guys can help me find our last clue. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. It seems like this episode is going to be a little bit more chill. He's not having me hike up and down mountains today. Maybe a statue or a bridge. How many romantic dates have you had? Oh, romantic ones? Honestly, not enough. That's my answer to that. Not enough. I've had some pretty good dates though. Oh wait, guys, look, I found a white rose. So the other ones that we took a photo of were more pink, but this one is actually almost perfectly white. They're a lot more rare than I honestly anticipated. I feel like we've been able to find a lot of pink and red, but the white. I'm really curious where it is. It looks like there is a rose in the form of love. Yeah, you know what I've never understood though? I never understood why roses were considered like the most romantic of flowers, because they have thorns and they're very painful. Or maybe there's a metaphor in there that I'm missing, but suppose love can be painful sometimes. Do you guys have a favorite flower that's not roses? Oh, guys, check it out. Looking over here, you guys can kind of get a better idea of just how big this place really is. You're also seeing a lot of different structures and kind of how this place, it almost looks like one of those old school like labyrinthy things with like the high hedges. If you've ever seen like Harry Potter, that big maze, kind of reminds me of that a little bit, or like a European garden kind of thing. There's a place in the state where I'm from called the Biltmore that has a very similar structure with the garden. Very, very cool. All right, you guys, so it looks like we have found the statue that we were looking for. I'm not sure if we can show you, there's a lot of people up here right now, but we have found that couple that's facing each other inside of a heart. And since we have found it, Kocnuni has provided us with the next clue. There you guys can take a quick look at it before there's other people that get going. All right, you guys, a little bit too busy up here. Everyone else is enjoying it just as much as I am. So we're gonna go ahead and read our next card and then keep going. Shannon, great job for taking pictures of the roses. You'll be able to make one yourself since you've seen lots of them. You can get the next hint card if you make a rose. If I make one. Kocnuni. He just handed me a bag with a bunch of paper. All right, guys. I was naive in believing I wasn't gonna have to do something ridiculous today. So we've got an origami rose right here, and I guess that's my mission. But I hate to break it to you guys, I'm not an origami master. So we're gonna do our best, but let's find somewhere to park it for a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this so that we can get our last clue and find Kocnuni. It could be worse though. One time he had me make the pottery. I don't know if you guys watched that episode, but it was an absolute mess because I completely destroyed it. Didn't make anything of note. I'm always curious what people think when they see me walking around talking to nobody. Well, I'm not talking to nobody, I'm talking to you guys, but they can't see you. You're right, Alex. Kocnuni, wait a little more. Release your creativity. Okay. You know what? I think I've done origami a couple times, but it was always like something very basic. Like it was like making like a heart or something. I've never made a rose, and it looks like that one that I just showed you was a little bit more complex than I'm used to. So we'll do our best. Wow, it's getting warm out here, you guys. You have to make a flower today. I love arts and crafts. Hope we can join you with that too. Aw. Yeah, we'll be doing that shortly together. I'm just trying to scout out a place where we can take a little break so that I can actually work on that. There's a bench right over there. Let's head this way actually. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying my best to navigate through people as easily as possible, but I'm multitasking like a crazy person today. Also, look, the bag matches my pants. Oh, I wonder if they did that on purpose. That's really cute. So we found a little bench right over here. It seems a bit busy. Where can we go? Not sure. Usually if you guys come here, you won't be given a crazy task where you have to sit down, so you won't run into the same problem as me. That's definitely true. But let's just walk around. Let's see what we can find. There's got to be a place somewhere. I don't want to get in anyone's picture, otherwise I would totally sit in here because this is like more sheltered. There's some benches and stuff over here. It looks like people are sitting on the side. Let's just walk around. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the chat. Oh, and don't forget, guys, always at the end of the live, there is an Amazon $50 gift card giveaway. So for those of you that are participating a lot and you guys are leaving a lot of comments or making fun of me or whatever, I will be picking a winner at the very end to receive that. And if you guys want a little bit more information, just click the link in the drop down and they'll give you the whole rundown of how to actually get that. This little archway here is actually so pretty because it's got my favorite color on it. Yellow, so very simple person I think, but no worries. Actually, I wonder if we can just sit right here. We'll just take a little seat out of the sun because I have to focus on how to try to make an origami rose. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I can find a YouTube tutorial or something, or maybe one of you knows. What color should I do? I guess we should do pink, right? All right, so we're gonna start with this. The only thing that I do know about origami is it almost always has a very similar beginning. So you always start with like a square shape, right? And then there's always one of these. You make it into a triangle. But while I'm doing this, if you guys want to take a break and just talk with me for a minute, I would love that. I'm gonna need a lot of moral support considering I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Yellow Rose, the bright one, it suits you. Your Korean name, Nabi. Oh, thank you so much. You guys, I've actually got some really exciting stuff going on where I have to create a new name, and I can't give you a whole lot of detail about it yet, but I was thinking of blending the word Nabi with my actual name, just because I feel like I've had a lot of self-growth and stuff while I've lived in Korea, and the name Nabi does seem to suit me, right? And as well as some of my friends call me Nabi, my old kids called me Nabi, so I feel like whatever direction I decide to go with my artist name will probably be a blend of my English experience and my Korean one. So if you guys have any ideas about that, let me know. I would actually really appreciate that. But thank you for saying that nonetheless. All right, cheering for you from here. Try to feel the fragrance. Is it true that rose flowers have a distinctive fragrance? Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so. If I smell something like kind of sweet and floral, I would typically associate it with roses. Because not all flowers smell good, right? Like the one thing I cannot stand is lilies. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled lilies, but they smell awful. So not all flowers smell good. And what was it? I think it was like Romeo and Juliet. They were like, a rose by any other name wouldn't smell as sweet, something like that. So a lot of relevance there. Again, going back to why roses are the most romantic of flowers is beyond me. I genuinely don't know, but they are beautiful though. I can't deny that. There wouldn't be a million of them in this garden if people didn't think so. Nabi is creating origami. Yeah, I'm trying to. What has been the most difficult origami piece you made? Well, I don't make origami, so let's start with that. But I think probably when I was in middle school, I want to say middle school, we had like an origami art class type of deal, and we learned how to make a crane. So from what I understand, that was probably the hardest thing I've done, but I actually had instruction. Aside from that, it's probably going to be this rose because I have literally no idea what I'm doing. I did a tutorial one time and then that's it. This is about as far as I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm doing. I really want to do a good job. Can you share how to do it too? Do you gift flowers often? Yeah, I like to gift flowers. I definitely think so. I think flowers are an easy gift, but the only thing is I don't always like getting flowers as a gift because they end up dying. It just makes me sad. Unless they are like, I don't know, like flowers that I can keep outside and manage to keep alive. As much as I love like gardening and flowers and all that, I have no green thumb whatsoever. I can't keep anything alive. I think I had a succulent in my house one time and it died within like a week, and they're the easiest thing to keep alive. So if you guys want to know more about that, I'm randomly folding, by the way. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing, so this will be interesting. I'm just gonna like swirl it up and give it to Kocnuni and pretend it's a rose later. So, all right, let's see. But yeah, I do like flowers. And honestly, I was thinking about this the other day, but do guys like receiving flowers? Because I feel like it's just a nice gesture, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna congratulate someone, people often bring flowers, birthday, stuff like that. Do guys like to receive flowers? I don't know. Drop it in the comments. What if you're given flowers by someone you love? What are your feelings? Oh my goodness, that would make me so happy. Are you kidding? I would love that. So again, here we are. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just folding it and then pretending like I know what I'm doing. I think at some point, there's like a middle point where I have to do something that I'm not managing to do successfully. So I don't know. I'm gonna crumple this up in a minute. It's lovely flowers as gift. I'm getting excited with Shannon's art. It's not, I wouldn't call it art, but you know, I guess it is subjective, hey? Only issue is that they wither fast. Yeah, I can agree with that. I wish that if flowers could stay alive forever, then that would be like the most perfect gift, right? But, okay, how can I, does it look like a rose? My team is even laughing at me right now because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm gonna make this work. Hold on. This is not correct. Don't follow what I'm doing at all. This is not a tutorial, but I'm gonna make this into something. It's not gonna be good, but it's gonna be something. So rose kind of looks like it's like psh, right? So I'm just gonna do that. This is fun. I like how I always get challenged to do stuff. But you know the best part about it is I actually don't usually know what I'm doing beforehand. So, okay. No, stop. Don't look at it. It's really bad. Wait, okay, let me use the reference one. Let me see if that helps. So this is the one for reference that I guess Kocnuni made. This little black rose here. It's cute, okay? How did he make this swirly part, but it's also very like geometrical? Oh gosh. In Venezuela, you always try to be very kind. If you can give roses or show affection in one way or another, it will definitely be done. Aw, that's beautiful. I forgot to mention it earlier, you guys, but I love the segment in the show where I ask you guys to drop your country flag or your country name. It's so cool for me to like think about how many people around the world are actually tuning in right now. So if you guys have any suggestions or you want to tell me where you're from, let me know. Did somebody say 화이팅? 네, 화이팅. 근데 뭐라요, 진짜. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, my team, I think, is going to have to give up on me because this is not going well and we're just wasting time. So, Kocnuni, I'm just going to... I don't know. This is so bad. All right, there you go. There you go. Yay, okay. Kocnuni. All right. All right, well, that was an utter failure, but you know what? I get an A for trying, so he gave me the next clue. So as fun as that was, we're gonna keep going. We still love you. Thank you so much. Indonesia, Nigeria. In Indonesia, you usually give roses for proposing. Oh, that's cute. Wow, you guys are really from everywhere. USA watching, let's go. I got my LA t-shirt on today. All right, so let's see what this next one says. Oh, for my American viewers. Shannon, find the rose that has the same name with the king of rock and roll. All right, you guys, it's a no-brainer who that is, but I'd love to see you guys drop your suggestions in the comments. I think I know who it is, an American for sure. Birthplace of rock and roll. Oh, there's those beautiful pink roses we were looking at earlier. And then there's some more of these like blended ones. To me, this kind of looks like the art when people like splatter paint. Wow, this is so gorgeous. This color is also gorgeous. I don't even know what you would call that. Is that orange? Orange coral? I'm actually not sure. All right, guys, so we gotta find the Elvis roses. Elvis Presley. What's he famous for? He's famous for like the hips, right? Like the, no. What is it? He does a bunch of like hip movements. Oh, that's a very interesting name. That's because those who have it need precision and real sense of love so that they don't get hit by thorns. Ah, beautiful explanation as to what the love language is for. All right, you guys, we're gonna keep moving. There's a lot of people around here today, so we're gonna walk on through and we're gonna try to find the roses that have the name Elvis. Again, I don't know what I'm looking for. A lot of these have the different names, but I doubt we have time to actually find everything. Wow. You should watch where you're walking though. Word to the wise. All right, let's see. We're running out of time. Is there an Elvis rose? You're very funny. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad somebody thinks so. I know my mom thinks I'm funny, but not everybody thinks I'm funny, so I appreciate that. All right, Elvis rose, where is it at? I don't know what, I'm like picturing like a giant guitar made out of roses. This is not gonna be easy. Elvis rose. What color rose will Kocnuni be in? Oh, that's a good idea. Wait, Elvis. If I was Elvis and I was a rose, what color would I be? I'm seeing names, hold on. Joanne Strauss. Maybe we'll find Elvis here soon. Astram. What is this one? Mareki. Wow, these are so pretty, guys. I can't get over it. And honestly, just the size of the roses is huge. Like, I don't know if you can really tell. Like, it's just so big. This is also not the Elvis rose, but we're running out of time. We gotta find it. I feel like an Elvis rose would be white, because when I think Elvis, I think that like, you know what I'm talking about, like the frilly suit that he was wearing. All right, let's go. Well, I don't want to like interrupt people's time, so I'm gonna try to go through here really quickly, you guys. I feel like I look like such a tourist right now with like my little bag and my camera. All right, let's try to find it. Wow, lots of people, you guys. So sorry about all the pauses. And typically I face the camera, but today I'm trying to make sure I don't run into people or bother anybody. Oh wow, what is that? There's like a giant pavilion up there. It's beautiful. I wonder if the gradient rose can be made into rose tea. Probably. A lot of people in front of you, be careful. Yeah, I know. Let's find Kocnuni. Guys, we only have a couple more minutes before I have to try to find him. Oh, what am I gonna do? Elvis, Elvis, where are you at? I don't know. Elvis Roses? Ah, Koreanet, help me. Somebody help me. Wow. This would be a really fun place to play hide and seek. Like with your friends, not when you're like on a time crunch looking for a bird that can't talk to you. All right. Oh, it's okay. Help. I need so much help today. I can't find anything. We're looking for Elvis Roses. Okay. Oh, wait, there's some white ones. Is that it? Is that it? Do we think that's it? Maybe? Ah, these are that pure white color that we were looking for. I'm trying. Guys, we're running out of time. This is a mess. All right, it's fine. Elvis Roses. 잠깐. 잠깐, that means wait. Another Korean word for you guys. We usually say like 잠깐만. 아이고, 어디야? I feel like I look like a lost puppy. I'm like sweating, running around. I have no idea what's going on. Wah! Ah, here. Elvis. Elvis, hello. And we were right, guys. They are white. And now we have our next clue. Last one. We're running out of time. Okay. Shannon, I'm at the location in the picture below. Hurry up and find me. Once again, you guys, I was remiss in thinking we weren't gonna have to do something crazy because the pavilion is all the way up there. Can you guys see that? We gotta go all the way up there. All right, that means we gotta kick it into super speed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! I hope you guys are enjoying this today. This feels like a very chaotic episode. All right, let's go. Can you hear me running? It's like stomp, stomp, stomp. Okay, so we're going up there today. In that pavilion, it kind of looks like Greek inspired almost, which is interesting enough because I actually used to be really obsessed with Greek mythology. And there's a goddess of like flowers and stuff. Her name is Persephone, and she's actually so beautiful. How do we get up there? Man, I'm not making this easy for myself. We only have 3 minutes. Ah! Okay, I think I found it. I think I found it. We're almost there. I promise. Let's go. Couple more minutes, you guys. Would it be bad to like push people out of the way? I'm looking for a bird. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. So while we pass a bunch of people here, let's try to take a look at some roses. Just a moment, you guys. All right, let's go this way. Kocnuni. He's really making me run around. 2 more minutes. Run, run. I'm going, I'm going. Okay, I found him, you guys. Kocnuni. Kocnuni. I did it. We finally found him. The most chaotic episode yet, for sure. All right, well, with that being said, you guys, well, hold on. I don't know if I can say much of anything yet. I'm out of breath. All right, so we have found Kocnuni. Today, we came to the Million Rose Garden in Dodang Park outside of Seoul, and it was absolutely lovely. Had a blast, sweat a lot, took some cool photos, tried to make origami and failed. But the winner of today's episode, you guys, is gonna be somebody that I announce in just a second. Let's go with Kyla Whittia. Kyla Whittia. You are our winner today. You've been participating since the beginning. Thank you so much for your efforts, for commenting and interacting. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna write down your name in just a moment, but you are the winner of today's episode, so make sure when I write your name, you screenshot that, and then follow the instructions in the link down below, and they will get it all squared away for you. All right, Kyla Whittia. Dun, dun, dun. Screenshot 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome job, great job you guys today. It was so much fun, I had a blast. And thank you guys all for tuning in, I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy this episode. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.